Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to talk about a shoe that I've been waiting for quite some time. You've heard me speak about this shoe on Twitter countless times. You followed my saga. You've probably griped about my saga, given your 2 cents about my saga, but I've got them in hand. I've got them. I've looked at them, and I love them. So let's review these bad boys. Go ahead right now, hit that subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell for any and all new videos I post on YouTube. Every year, Jordan Brand always releases several shoes, handful of shoes, that are beyond hyped, that are just the most talked about sneakers of the year in every circle, in every facet of online and in-person circles in the sneaker communities. And this is one of them. One version of this shoe, I think, was actually like named the #1 shoe of 2017. And will this one be the #1 shoe of 2018? We'll find out. But to skip all of the talking, let's just get right into this review, because I know you want to see them. Start off with this box. You've got the Jordan 1 box. You saw the label, Air Jordan 1 Off-White in RG. If you see some of my vlogs, I actually traveled 400 miles to try to get these things for retail. Struck out, but I managed to get these before the prices shot up, and I'm so happy to have these things in hand. One of my most desired shoes of 2018, and I got them. Very happy about this. Did you see the paper here is also like deconstructed paper? It's almost like it's just thin. Not even tissue paper, it's like thin plastic. A little different. The inside of it says Off-White for Nike Air Jordan, Beaverton, Oregon. And of course you just want to see the shoe, correct? Because that's all I wanted to see when I first saw it. But let's go ahead and show you the extra laces. It comes with 2 sets, comes with orange laces, comes with blue laces. And here is the sneaker. Authenticated by StockX, and let me get this bread tie looking okay on it, but there we go. Air Jordan 1 Off-White UNC colorway. Materials in this shoe are so different than what I honestly expected. This is like, when I got these actually delivered to me yesterday, this was the first time I've actually held these in hand. First time I've actually felt the materials, and the leather on them's nice. It's not like premium quality leather, but it's nice leather. It's just the materials, like on the toe box, it's different than what I expected. It's almost like a meshy type. But let's just go ahead and let's get into this review, okay? Let's go ahead and start off with the bread tie. Front of it says Off-White, CO Nike 2018 zip tie, as we'll call it, a bread tie. The toe box of this shoe, it's got light blue leather, not tumbled, but it is a decent quality kind of leather on it. The toe box itself is made of kind of a meshy kind of material. It's not stiff, it's not hard, it's got some flex to it. It's a very interesting feel, not what I expected on this sneaker. The tongue on it is honestly just a normal Jordan 1 type of tongue. It's not leather. I'm actually a little bit surprised it's not. But it is just a normal Jordan 1 tongue. You've got your Nike Air branding on the tongue. It's actually onto the side here with the orange hits on it. The orange hits really look nice on it, I think. Going to the outside of the sneaker, go ahead and move the StockX tag out of the way. You've got hits of light blue and white all throughout the shoe. The paneling of the blue throughout the shoe is all the same kinds, or the same type of leather as with the toe box. There's no different kind of quality. It is all the same. The white mesh here is actually the same kind of a mesh as it is on the toe box here. It's just a very flexible, kind of soft, meshy material. I'm not 100% sure how to describe it. It's different. I've never really felt this on a sneaker before. But this is like a deconstructed piece of art. So it kind of makes sense to have something different that you would not expect. And of course on the inside, you got your 1985. There are some hits of leather on the side paneling of the shoe. Actually, it's more like a suede. It actually is a very soft suede. a very light kind of a nappiness to it. This actual Nike swoosh here is actually kind of loose on the shoe. It is only attached to points here and points here, but it is actually glued down a little bit towards the tip of it to attach it. Going to the back of the shoe, you got the same kind of blue leather that wraps the top, but the bottom here, this is not leather, this is actually like a hard plastic. You can hear it here. That is like a deconstructed part of the Air Jordan 1 before they put the leather over it. That is an interesting touch. If you did not know that, but that is actually a hard plastic. And this is actually suede that wraps here into a leather into a suede. The top here is kind of like a meshy material. It is not a leather. All along here, this is like a white kind of a meshy material, but a different meshy from here and here. It's a different kind of mesh. Then wrap around to the inside of the sneaker. Of course, you've got your off-white branding that everybody has seen 100 times on this shoe, which pretty much, if you see this from a distance, you know that this is an off-white sneaker. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You see that, you know it is off-white. Going to the bottom of the sneaker, there's nothing special about it. It is just a common Jordan 1 bottom outsole of the sneaker. Light blue hits. Nothing translucent, just a solid blue color. Go ahead and pull out the other sneaker in this. If you want to see the rest of the inside of this box, it just comes like this. You pull out the other sneaker. It does have like a separator in here, just a piece of cardboard. That's what the inside of the box looks like. You got kind of like your quality control. Has to do with this little sticker here. It actually, I researched this, has to do with mold protection. Nike is putting this into some of their boxes now, especially Jordan 1s, to prevent mold. Because everybody knows Jordan 1s recently, if you leave them in the shoe boxes, it starts getting like this shiny, shimmery, moldy look to it. This little thing is like a mold, or is like a you know, like if you buy things, you get these packets in it. This is pretty much like one of those packets, but it attaches to the boxes to help prevent mold growth on your sneaker. If you didn't know that, that's, from what I understand, that's what that is actually for. Knowledge is everything. But that's the inside of the shoebox. I didn't show you the bottom. There's the bottom, just basic Jordan 1 bottom of the shoe. That is the two shoes. The left shoe has the bread tie, aka zip tie on it. Right shoe does not have that. You ask me, will I keep the zip tie on it? Honestly, I probably will take it off. I will, more likely, I will be putting on orange laces onto these because I think the orange will look very nice with the little orange hits on it already. And 99% chance I'm not going to keep the bread tie, zip tie on my sneaker. I think that's the only weird part about this, is this thing just looks strange. I don't know. Unless there's some way that whenever I lace them up that I can keep it so it's laced down and it doesn't look odd. But I don't know. But right now, I'll be taking it off. Not actually cutting it off, just not lacing it into the shoe. You know what I'm saying? So all in all, I think this is a incredibly dope sneaker. It is, honestly, it is very well constructed, very original. There's nothing like it on the market for a Jordan. And me personally, whenever I lace these up, I will more likely lace through both of these holes to keep this little flappy part down. Because whenever I walk, I don't want my shoes making that sound. You hear that? So whenever you walk, occasionally you're going to hear this flap sound. I don't want my shoes to make that sound when I walk. So more likely, I'm actually going to lace it so that these sides will stay in. I see some people have worn these, haven't done that, and as you wear it, like these things, they lay out like wings. It just looks strange. So I'll be the uncommon one and actually wear these more like a normal Jordan 1, but with, of course, the off-white look to them, without the bread ties, and these actually held on by the shoelaces. I got mine, of course, for an ungodly deal through StockX, $560 before the price is raised. Prices really still aren't terribly bad. I think like size 14s are like $700. Other sizes I've seen $750, $800. 8.9s I've seen $1,000 now. So, but they aren't as bad as like the red pair, the all white pair. These are about half the price or more. So they're still pretty much, they are affordable as long as you've got a job. So I say pick them up. It's a nice shoe. I love it. This shoe is freaking sweet. And I hope that Jordan Brand does do more Off-White collaborations with different retro Jordans. Hopefully this isn't the last one, but we'll find out here in the very near future of what their plan is. So hit me up on social media at Franchise Kicks. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thanks for watching this review. Have a good one.